Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Hidden here, and welcome back to the channel. So today, I just really wanted to talk about the Battlefield 6 beta real quick, like my thoughts on it, everybody's thoughts on it, really, just from what we've been able to see publicly. And so the beta proved that Battlefield, it's still pretty mainstream. It has a very mainstream appeal right now. If we go over to the Steam charts, Steam DB. So right now there's still 7,000 people active on it. I don't know why or what, but maybe that's wrong. The 24-hour peak was 479,611, and the all-time peak was 521,000. So this is just for Steam. This is just for PC. Personally, I saw that we had a queue time of like 180,000 at some point on I think Saturday whenever I was trying to get on and play, and that was on PlayStation. So I'm assuming that applies for most consoles, that it's around that number. So we're looking at like a million people, maybe a million plus, like a little over, that got on and played the beta this weekend. So additionally, I think, or rather, the open beta, it already broke franchise records, and it surpassed Call of Duty's all-time peak on Steam. So that is huge, like actually huge, man. Because FPS fans, they're clamoring for something better than Call of Duty, because Call of Duty's been the same damn 3-lane map, bullshit ass, like, it's been the same for like since before my balls dropped. Okay, so I think this has led to some interesting moments with the players of Battlefield 6. Meaning, like, there's a lot of Call of Duty players playing, which sucks for the veterans because they do some funny things. But also, the more people that are playing the game, the more full servers there are. You know what I'm saying? It's just like kind of, it's a net positive for the franchise that we're getting all these people coming over. It's really reinvigorating that old Battlefield feeling of like all-out war, and it's just like jets and tanks and all that sort of shit everywhere, man. And like me personally, I hardly played Battlefield 3, as y'all might know. I've said this quite a few times, but this game reminds me of Battlefield 3. Like I don't know what it is, if it's just the what is it, the immersion, the aura of the game. I'm not so sure, but like, I've watched countless hours of Battlefield 3 gameplay from Level Cap Gaming and Jack Frags, etc. All of those OG Battlefield YouTubers. So I definitely understand what that game looks like, and I also got to play it a bit. I used to replay the campaign like non-stop. It used to be my favorite out of like any game, like FPS game. So I wanted to start off with the good about the beta, and honestly, I don't want the section or really video to be like too long. I'm trying to get under the 10-minute mark. But starting with the good, again, most of us know what's good about the game. So one, I think all-out warfare is nailed. Honestly, just the destruction is amazing. I'd like to see some bigger, more open maps, such as Arras from Battlefield 5. But yeah, it's not a big issue. It's just a beta. But despite my initial worriedness, the gunplay actually does feel pretty good. I think it's pretty slick, pretty clean. It's just a little too easy. It needs some more of that like Battlefield 4 type stuff to it. But I do like the idea of being able to run with like any weapon, and as long as you just have the right amount of attachments on it, it's a formidable weapon. Like that's the type of game that I love, is when you can just use like any weapon and still compete. Aside from the sniping, because I think that's dumbed down. Honestly, I'm the type of guy that likes to like use the scope to actually snipe, like lead my shots and then use the little dots to. I'm not a sniper like in real life, so I don't know how to really put it, but I use like the notches that are on the scope to actually hit my shots. But regardless, the vehicles, they felt really nice and rewarding, like when you would get a kill. Honestly, I didn't get to like fly that much because I've never been a pilot. Like I've never ever, so it's just not my cup of tea. But the tanks and stuff, they felt great. It feels like you're in a real modern conflict. The last point is like that immersion is great. like whatever like war that they're presenting to us and stuff, it feels like it could actually be like real life. So I think that's totally awesome. The lore, it's just connecting. It's just like it's really it's set in reality, and I just, you love to see it, right? So now we're gonna move into the bad. So let's just start. Liberation Peak is fucking annoying on Breakthrough, okay? If you are the attackers, it is like actual, you cannot get past the first objective because these people are just camping in the fucking mountains, okay? Like, I know I'm not the only one that's had this issue because I've seen memes about, like, you know, whenever you walk at that certain point of the map and it's just, all you see is sniper glint. Because it's the truth, like, you literally, like, it's just, it's like, it reminds me of Gulf of Oman from Battlefield 4, specifically like the remake, because like the US would spawn on an aircraft carrier and have to push into a Middle Eastern city, and the Russians, they just got to spawn at some fucking airbase, you know? And it's just like it was unfair, and like 80% of the time the Russians would win that one, and guess what, 80% of the time the defenders would win this one. I actually think this game that I got recorded is the first time, the only time that on defense I got pushed back and lost the game. And there was only one other time that on offense we pushed all the way through and won the game. Besides that, defense wins. Like literally defense wins championships with Liberation's Peak. So they're going to have to add some issues. And I was getting super annoyed at the map because, you know, there's only 3 maps in the beta. I can understand that. I'm not complaining about that. But playing this map over and over and over again and hardly getting Siege of Cairo or Iberian Peninsula or whatever the hell it's called, it's a little frustrating, okay? Like, I like the map idea. Like, it reminds me of Gold Mud, and Gold Mud's one of my favorite maps of all time. So it's just one of those things that they gotta fix some shit around, like this map. And so one of my biggest issues, and I'm sure this will be addressed, is the infinite tank repair. This shit pissed me off so hard because, like, these people know they're doing some cheap, scummy shit, and they're just still doing it. It's like, you know, it's just shit like that. It's just like, wow, okay? But regardless, yeah, so infinite tank repair has got to get fixed. That was so fucking annoying trying to, like, push on Siege of Cairo as the defenders, and you're trying to hold the line, but then you got 5 guys laying down behind the main fucking turret of a A1 or a M1 Abrams, you know? And that you can't shoot them, you can't do anything about it because they're laying down behind cover, and every time you hit them with a rocket, just infinite repair. They literally don't stop repairing. So they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna have to make repair tools like you only get a certain amount of canisters, which that wouldn't really be fair. So they're just gonna have to fix something where there's like maybe not more than one person can repair it. That, even then, that's stupid. So I'm not the developer here. I'm the player, and that's one of the issues that I had with that. So, I think the shotgun, hella OP. I think that, you know, it should probably be just put to one class, maybe engineer, or like I know people will say it should be on assault and stuff, but it could be on assault too. But there shouldn't be like you shouldn't be able to have an AR and then swap to a shotgun. I just don't think that's Battlefield. And I just want to, you know, clarify that having a shotgun as a secondary is not Battlefield. I actually do like the overkill perk just for the fact that I can have a DMR. Like as you see right now, I can have a DMR with my assault rifle because it allows me to stay back at further ranges like when I'm playing defense. But when I need to go up there and I need to go to the front lines and I need to like stand my ground and shit, I pull out the AR and I go up there and I do that. And I really like that type of gameplay because it allows me to be versatile as shit. And like I can't pick up the sniping. I don't know if it's just the scope is just stupid and weird, or if it's just like everybody in the lobby on specifically this map was sniping, or if it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't like the sniping in this game. I don't really, you know, we all have our opinions here, and I prefer the old type of skilled sniping that was required in Battlefield. You know, it's like you couldn't just pick up a sniper and there you go. You just aim, headshot, no bullet drop, no dragging your scope, no trying to lead your target, nothing like that. No, you just aim, shoot, and there you go. You got a sniper kill. That's Call of Duty sniping, okay? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's Call of Duty sniping, and that's not. That needs to be fixed because I love sniping in Battlefield. And that's just one of those things that we've got to we just got to fix, okay? So I think that the reason I like the whole DMR loadout is because, one, if I have a high-powered scope, like on my AR, I'm not going to be able to fucking shoot people right up close and personal, you know, shit like that. Two, I don't have to shoot and hide, basically like what I have to do with a sniper, because if you aim for more than 5 seconds and you don't take a shot, your head's blown smooth off, either by a sniper, a tank, RPG, or another DMR. Okay, that's just what happens. So like I can lay in a general area and get a couple of kills before I have to move. So that's why it's way more good and fundamental. And like, yeah, sometimes people will notice that like you're shooting from one exact spot, but it's a whole hell lot of less noticeable than scope glint. Because a scope glint literally looks like you're a moth and there's only like one light in the entire universe. It's like it's so bright and you're attracted to it, is what I'm saying. But yes, guys, I'm pretty indifferent about it. If overkill goes away and it's just never back, then I'm okay with it. I just wanted to make my little case there about why I don't mind it, but I don't think shotguns should be available on overkill. You know, that's just my opinion. So I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say really about the beta. Like, it was genuinely fun. It reminded me of just like OG Battlefield. It literally just reminds me of having so much fun playing with my friends and just talking and goofing off and doing stupid shit. And like, it's just, I'm pretty sure Battlefield is back, guys. Overall, I think I'm gonna rate the beta an 8 out of 10. And no, I'm not any type of game journalist or reviewer or anything like that, but I'm a man and that can rate stuff. So yeah, I rated it 8 out of 10. I hope y'all can respect that because of these three things. Reception, overwhelmingly positive reviews and coverage, like literally all over Twitch, I guess Twitch, yeah, but all over X, all over Instagram. I mean, you're seeing shit like, even on Call of Duty's posts, there's people that are saying Battlefield, the greater than symbol, than Call of Duty, and those have more likes than the actual, you know, comments by Call of Duty fans. So it's very clear that the reception is awesome. Like, a lot of people think this shit is pretty dope. A lot of people are saying that Battlefield is back. So the hype that the beta did, well, it did its job, right? It sold me the game, and it sold a few other people the game from what I've read and all that sort of shit. Now, somebody said it took them 10 minutes of gameplay, and they're like, yeah, I'm buying this game. And honestly, within like my like second or third match, that's when I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this game too. Like, genuinely, I had so much fun playing this game, and I had my rage moments, which that's how you know it's a, okay, well, that's not how you know it's a good game, but that's how you know it's like, it's a competitive, it's gonna keep you focused, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, this game is a lot of fun, especially once we get the rest of the maps out. It's gonna be great. And the third reason I rated it 8 out of 10 is because of DICE. They seem to be trying really damn hard to turn things around for the Battlefield franchise, and I can absolutely respect the hell out of that. Like, EA seems like they're kind of letting off, and they're making DICE, like, not making, but they're letting DICE make their own decisions and things like that. And obviously the help from the other studios, that's gonna play a good effect into how this game lives, like, because it's gonna be a live service type of game where we're just gonna get content, like a drip feed sort of content pool, and it's gonna be like season based, just like Call of Duty, Fortnite, you know, the typical. So I'm very excited to see what kind of maps we get. We're already getting Operation Firestorm with the base game, so that's just fucking amazing. Oh, I can't wait for Metro and Caspian Border and like so many good maps that we're gonna get to play, guys. So yeah, what do you guys think? Are you gonna buy Battlefield 6? You gonna wait until the next weekend's beta wraps up before you make your final choice, or are you not gonna get it at all? Let me know down below, and I'll let you guys know that I've collected a few hours of raw Battlefield 6 beta footage, and I plan on dispersing it throughout the channel until October 10th when the game's supposed to release, just to kind of keep the hype up, and hopefully it'll, you know, grow my channel just a little bit. I have a lot of video ideas that I need the footage for, so it's going to be great to have it. And I'm going to try my best not to reuse the same old footage so you guys aren't watching the same games and, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, I think that's going to be all for today's video. I really do appreciate you checking out the channel and stopping by and listening to me talk about Battlefield. This is something I'm very passionate about. I love Battlefield, and I am so excited for October 10th. I know the beta is going to be next weekend, and I'm certainly going to make some more videos on it and grab some more footage, especially on the Empire map. But yeah, until then, I guess we'll all be clamoring for some more Battlefield, probably getting on some Battlefield 3 and 4 and 1 and 5, and maybe 2042. But yeah, without further ado, this could be all for today's video. Yeah, peace out. Have a great rest of your day.